Hello everyone, it's Amanda Bach from Boxstar Stamping, back with another video. Woohoo! All right, just pulling myself up on my iPad so I can see comments. So be sure to say hi when you get on so I can say hi back to you. There we go. All right, got my comments already. All right, well, it has been a few weeks since I've been with you. Hey, Kathy. Been a few weeks and lots have been going on in the Stampin' Up! World. So let me have a seat here and go through all the stuff. First of all, the last chance sale is still going on. Those are selected items from the annual catalog and the mini catalog going on right now through May 2nd. And a lot of these items are on sale, up to 60% off. And I will also say many of them have already sold out, including the item I was going to show you tonight, which I'm still going to go through with the demonstration because I know that you can use, another paper that you have, but man, it's gone. So anyway, get your stuff, go to Stampin' Up! And go to the last chance product sale for things in here. Secondly, I have my new catalog. Oh, hey Vesta, hey Betty. So I can't show you the inside of this yet, but let's just say that there are some amazing items in here. So this new annual catalog, yeah, we're going to talk about some things in here. But first, I'm going to show you some cards I've made this week and hopefully will inspire you. All right, so you know me, I have a lot of old designer series paper. All right, I'm buffering on my end. Am I buffering on your guys' end? Am I good? Okay, I've tried to kick everyone in my house off the internet. Hopefully they are off because sometimes that affects me. Okay, anyway. Okay, so I love to hoard things, but I've been really trying to go through my designer series paper and just use it. So I saw a design using Oh So Eclectic. It's a long retired stamp set because I love me some Berry Burst. And I have this designer series paper, and I was playing with this. I cased it off of Pinterest using Berry Burst, because I still had my Berry Burst. It was an in color from 2017 to 2019, and it was one of my favorites, so I'm so happy it's back, or it will be back. So then I decided, I made one with regular basic white, and then I have some mother of pearl or pearlescent shiny paper, so I don't know if you can see the difference. This paper is shiny. Yeah, you can see it. I like this one better. So I was trying to use this up too. I'm just trying to use all kinds of stuff up. So that is Berry Burst. It is coming back in the new annual catalog in case you don't still have it from when it wasn't in color a few years ago. All right, so I used that design using current products. So let me find that one. Here it is. Using the beautiful designer series paper, which is gone. It's gone. And this beautiful stamp set, Happiness Abounds, which I absolutely love. So I kind of used the same layout. I knew that this stamp set also had these dies. Actually, the dies are still available, but the stamp set and the paper is gone. I knew that it had this beautiful inlay die, so I used that and created this card. So this was my inspiration, though. So similar, yet different. So always, when I show you design, if you don't have those exact products, use what you have and come up with your own creations. I hope that you all do that. All right, then I was trying to use up some dainty flowers. Is that what it was? It was in the last celebration. I still have a pack of it. And I was trying to use up my rich razzleberry cardstock because I only have a few sheets left and I was really trying to use it up. So I used the Meadows dies, the Peaceful Poppies stamp set, cut it out with the Meadows dies. I ran this through my favorite embossing folder, which used to be on the clearance rack, but I think it's gone now too. And these brushed breast butterflies. I love them. They're so pretty. And they don't add a lot of bulk to your card. So I made a few thank you cards, just letting the designer series paper do most of the work. Although I did add some texture to it because I think it made it prettier. All right, and then Julie Heights from the Chirpy Card Maker of Quilts and More. She did a video recently, and I always watch her videos. I love watching her videos just because, it makes me get busy and use my stuff. And she loves to make chirpy doodles. These are these little birds. That's what she calls them. And so I made this card using the Tea Boutique cards and envelopes, which were in the last chance sale. I don't know if they're still available or not, but I had just a handful of these left, so I used a bunch of them up. Alrighty, next. I discovered, now, how many of you remember this one? It is called Riding Hood Red. It is from a while ago. And I discovered when I was going through my stash, getting ready to change colors over, I have a bunch of it left. So I was like, I'm going to make some simple cards. So I got this paper out. I believe it's called True Love. It was from a while ago. I just thought a nice classic black and white. I had some black foil paper. I just used the bow punch, the bow punch for that. Double oval punch, some retired black ribbon I had. Just trying to, again, use up my stash. That's really like my goal. I'm trying. Here's another version. I believe this background stamp was Happy Hedgehogs. Yes, thank you, Vesta. Literally just trying to use up my, you know what though? I still have like a whole pack of this left. I used up quite a bit of it though, quite a bit. I'm trying. All right, and then I love Starry Sky. It's one of my favorite current in colors. And I have this, I don't know if you guys can tell that that's shimmery, the in color shimmer paper. So I wanted to play around with that. And I love the deckled rectangles dies. I just wanted to do a monochromatic card, you know, just using a bunch of different layers. And this is Vintage Christmas, I think. My upline literally just gave me this set and I wanted to go home and play with it, so I did. And just created a monochromatic card. May good things grow all year. Thought that was appropriate for the plant. All right, next, let's see, what did I do? A Wash and Beauty, which is one of my favorite papers ever. I believe it's gone as well. So I created a little latch card with it. I used the stamp set and I die cut it out and then boop, you see that? Created a little latch. Now, if you want to see my mistake, I'll hold on. Oh, there we go. Phew, sorry about that. I even put it on Do Not Disturb and it still took a call. Yikes. So, am I back? Am I back? Y'all see me? I think I'm back. Okay. Okay. So I thought this was really cool, and then it just tucks under there and stays shut. But I didn't care that I actually made a mistake. I figure no one's really going to care, and they'll just think it's a design element. You know, whatever. I don't think they're going to care, whoever gets it. And this is in the polished pink that will be retiring when the new catalog goes live. It's a current in color, and it will be going. All right, next. Some pinwheel cards I made. Karen Titus showed these a while back, and I've made several over the years, but it just got me trying to use up my Mary Merlot. Again, trying to use up my stuff. My Mary Merlot. I did not have very many sheets left. Mary Merlot, I don't think I went through an entire pack in 5 years, so wasn't one of my most frequently used colors. So if you want to see how this is made, go to KarenTitus.com, and she has all the directions for this pinwheel card. I used a Wash and Beauty, the Go-To Greetings. And then what I did with this die cut is the white part is the die, the cut, and then I wanted a border around it. So I just traced around the outside of the metal die and then used my snips and cut around it to create another layer. I don't know if you've ever tried that or not, but, and here's a version of it in Calypso Coral. Yep. Okay, next. Another Wash and Beauty. I fussy cut out these beautiful flower images and just ran this white through Pretty Flowers embossing folder. And just, again, trying to use up my papers. This is, again, the polished pink, Mossy Meadow, and some old Mossy Meadow gems I had. I'm on a mission to use up my stuff. I'm trying. Okay, next. Let's see here. Oh, here's one I made. Isn't it adorable? I totally cased it off Pinterest, but I did add my own touches and stuff to it. This is for a special friend's birthday in May, and I know they will like it. Holy guacamole, it's your birthday. This is a current set. It is actually carrying over into the new annual catalog. It does not have dies. I just fussy cut them. That didn't take me very long at all to fussy cut. And then on the inside, I put your nacho average friend. I thought it was adorable. all the different faces. You can make all the little tacos and burritos and guacamoles have different little faces, and they're so cute. And then I like how this is hanging, so it's like a piñata, and it's adorable. All right, next. Whew, I got a bunch more, y'all. I've been busy. Okay. Quick shout out again to Karen Titus. She has a class every month, and I like to go to them just because it gets me creating. And it was quilt cards this month. Again, the pinwheel. This is like a square and a square and a square, and then an overlapping square. So check her out. These were just, again, me trying to use up the Dainty Flowers Designer Series paper and my Rich Razzleberry. Trying to use it all up there. I thought those were pretty designs. All right, and then one more to show you before we move on to what I'm going to show you tonight. This is another Julie Heights card. My version of it, of course. For the embossing folder, I used one of the basics. It's an online exclusive right now. It comes in a 3-pack. There's 3 different ones. This is probably my favorite one. I just think it adds a lot of cool texture to your cards. And so that's what I used. All right. And this is a scrappy log cabin, I believe is what she called it. Yeah. All right, moving on. All right, here's what I wanted to show you today. Stampin' Up! Is doing a color refresh, which means they're getting rid of some other colors and they're bringing in some new colors. So let's go over those. And some of them are returning favorites. Like all of my favorite colors are back, and I'm so excited. Okay, for years I've been saying we needed a beautiful pink. So here we go. They are presenting us with Bubble Bath, and it's a beautiful, it's pink. It's pink. It's not brown pink. It's not purple pink. It's pink. It's not red pink. So I'm so excited. So Blushing Bride is going away. For those of you who love Blushing Bride, which was not me, it's kind of a brownish pink. Not a fan. I wasn't a fan of this. Love this. You can see the difference there. Love it. I can't wait to get started with this. My order of these papers have not come in yet. This is actually a sheet that my upline gave me so I could just see what the new colors look like. Mine will be here soon. All right. For those of you who like yellow, here is a nice, bright, cheery yellow. It's called Lemon Lolly, and it is very bright and lemony for those of us who like yellow. Not really me. However, I like this way better than So Saffron that is leaving us. So I imagine this will be beautiful for flowers. So I will be using this one. Lemon Lolly. Here we go. I'm just going to leave these out so you can see all the new core colors. These are going to be in the families. Okay. I loved Blueberry Bushel when it was an in color. In fact, when it retired, I bought like 3 packs of it. So I'm so excited because I already have it in my stash. Blueberry Bushel. Now, I do love Pacific Point. So I want to show you the difference, okay? This is Pacific Point that is leaving. It is going to be gone. This is Blueberry Bushel, just so you can see the difference between the blues. While we're at it, let me grab the other blue that's coming. Here it is. Azure Afternoon, I believe is how you pronounce it. I don't really know. I think so, though. So those are how they are. Okay, so you can see the difference between all the blues. So this is Pacific Point that is going, Blueberry Bushel that is returning, and Azure Afternoon, which is new. It will be here. So I think it's really just a lighter, I don't know. It reminds me a lot of, hold on. Nope, that is boho blue. Okay, no. Phew, I thought I got my blues mixed up. No, this is Azure. Okay, thought I got them mixed up. Let me grab a Tahitian Tide just so you can see the difference there too. All right, just so you can see that it is not anything like Tahitian Tide. It is a little different. So these will be current blues we have, and this is the blue that is going away, Pacific Point. So, yay, I love blue. It is my absolute favorite color. So I love the fact that we are going to have some new blues. All right, so that was Blueberry Bushel, Azure Afternoon. All right, another color that I absolutely loved. Pretty Peacock. Oh, Pretty Peacock. I still had a bunch of it left too. So I'm very excited that it's back. I love it. I love, love, love it. And another color that's coming back is, or no, another color that's new. Now, how do you all say it? Do you say pecan or do you say pecan? Either way, it's pecan pie or pecan pie, whichever you'd like to call it. There it is. There it is. All right, next. Misty Moonlight's back, baby. Woot, woot. Very excited about that. Love me some Misty Moonlight. Berry Burst, as I said, is back. Oh, I love Berry Burst. I'm so excited. Lemon Lime Twist. Okay. Ooh, on camera, this looks not as pretty in real life. Okay, this is a really pretty. Let me grab a Parakeet Party so you can see the difference. Come on, Parakeet. Come on, fly with me. Fly with me. Come on. There we go. Okay, just so you can see the difference, this is Parakeet Party, which is a current in color, and this is Lemon Lime Twist. So, Lemon Lime Twist has a little more yellow in it. All right, just so you can see the difference. All right. Next. Is that it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's one more. It's called Lost Lagoon, which just a few months ago, I was on a mission to use it all up, and guess what? I used it all up. So I don't have any right now, but it's kind of a lighter version of the Pretty Peacock. Well, hold on. I can show you the front of the cover. There you go. Okay, that's what it is. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So I'm excited about it. I loved it when I had some, and so much so that I used it all up so I could make more room. Okay, now let me show you the new in colors. So every 2 years, Stampin' Up! Gives us in colors, which these started out as in colors, okay? These were in colors in the past, all right? And they hang around for 2 years, and then they go away because Stampin' Up! Likes to stay on trend. So these were current Stampin' Up! In colors at some point, and now they're back. So these are actually brand new colors. They've never been seen before. Well, at least not in the Stampin' Up! Catalog. Okay, but here are the new, these will be the 2023 through 2025 in colors. For those of you who like muted colors, I really hope you enjoy these. All right, the current in colors for 2022 through 2024, the super bright Parakeet Party, Tahitian Tide, that's up my alley. And I understand it's not up everyone's alley. So you can understand that this is, I'm going to try my best. I'm going to try my best here. I actually do like this one. It's called Pebbled Path. It's kind of a brownie gray. I do like it. This one is called Copper Clay. Yes. Oh, especially these two. Copper Clay. It kind of reminds me of Cinnamon Cider, but it's a little more red. I don't want to talk about this one yet. Boho Blue, which, yeah, it's Boho Blue. It's a color. This is Moody Mauve. Although, how do you all say this one too? I have heard so many different people pronounce this different than me. I pronounce it mauve with an aw sound because A-U is an aw, mauve. But I've heard it all kinds of different ways. Mauve, not, what was the other one? Mauve? Mauve. That's the other one. That's the other one. I'm like, mauve? Okay, I don't know. I've always been taught that AU makes an aw sound, so I've always said mauve. Either way, I remember these two colors in the 90s, early 90s, mid 90s. I remember, even though this was a blue, which is my favorite color, that I didn't really care for this blue. Never loved mauve, but I am going to try. I am going to try my best to love these two colors. Gonna try. Okay, Vesta says it the same way I did with mauve. Okay, so these colors I can get behind. I can. Wild Wheat. I've seen wheat. It's a little more yellowy than this. Let's just say the jury's still out on this one. It's, Never ever have been a big yellow fan, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try, okay? I'm gonna try. All right, so those are the in colors. So there's a lot of new colors this year. Plus I wanna talk about the Stampin' Up markers. So this is an old version, and I don't have the new versions yet because my order isn't here yet. But I just wanna point out, when you order the new Stampin' Up markers, this end is drastically different, and I think it's much improved, and I can't wait to use it. Instead of it being plastic at the end, it's a felt marker at the end, and I'm sure you've seen other videos. If you haven't, look them up. But yeah, I'm very excited about the new Stampin' Up markers design. Very excited about that. Okay, it's time to create. Let's create something, shall we? Okay. Alrighty, so for this first card, I actually have two designs to show you tonight. For this first card, you're gonna need your standard 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4, and I've chosen one of my favorites, Night of Navy. I like to burnish it on both sides. I think it stays flatter that way. Give it a nice press with my bone folder. Alrighty, next. I went ahead and ran this through the embossing folder so you didn't have to watch me do that. This again is one of the basics trio from, it's an online exclusive at stampinup.com. I love it. This side, it's bumpy. That's the embossed side. And then the debossed side, which I like just as well. I am going to use the embossed side for this particular card though. So this is cut at 5 1/4 by 5, and it's just a nice layer. I have, what I was using, I was just going through my scraps of this beautiful Hues of Happiness paper, which I just love. I love both sides. Oh, love both sides so much. And I was just playing with it, and I was like, you know what? I've got a 2-inch strip, I think it is. Yeah, it's just a 2-inch strip, and I haven't even cut it. And don't worry about cutting it, because I'm going to show you what I do. Okay, where's my glue? There it is. Okay, of course I got my green glue. Love my green glue. I'm not going to put it all the way to the edge because I'm going to cut that off, just so you know. Now, I know some people wrap it around. I just usually cut it off, so I'm going to center it-ish. Again, if it's not perfect, I'm not going to care too much. It's my card. All right. I also like to use the lines of the grid paper and make sure that it's straight, though. That I do care about. I do want it to be straight. So I'm just going to scooch it over the top a little bit. That's why I love this grid paper. In my years of crafting, I have used exactly 1 pack of grid paper. This is the second to last sheet. I just ordered some more. So I got a little glue there. Oh, got a cough. So that's what I do. Then I flip it over and I use my snips, which are currently sticky anyway, so it's okay that there's a little bit of glue there. I have been crafting, you guys. I like making up for lost time. For when I was doing my musical and then I got sick, I've been like trying. I've been working hard lately. Just having so much fun. Just using up my stash. Some of it's old, some of it's new. I don't care. I'm just using it. It's mine. All right. So I chose this design and actually had this all cut out long before this went off it's gone now. You can't get this paper anymore. But I figure, you know what? You can use the layout. Or I know a lot of you already have this paper. So, hey, you can use it. Okay, so that's just a 2-inch strip, embossed layer of white. Okay, pretty simple so far. In fact, this isn't a super complicated card at all. I was, again, just trying to use up my stash. Just trying to use up my stash. I was going to, this is my favorite one. You guys, I spent a whole day just die cutting all the paper, or all the flowers from that one sheet of paper. This is my favorite flower, and there's only like 3 of them on the page. I love it. It's my favorite one. We're gonna tuck it back behind there. Then I also die cut out some greenery. I'm gonna put one there. And we're gonna put one there-ish. It doesn't really matter, okay? But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna attach this all with glue dots, and then I'm gonna pop the whole thing up on dimensionals. And I also decided I wasn't going to put a sentiment on this one because I didn't have sentiment in mind for this one. I just thought it was pretty enough that I was just going to leave it like it is. And I might even give this away as a gift so that someone can make whatever they want it to be. You know, it could be a thank you, it could be a birthday. Ooh, brand new roll of glue dots. I just got it in the other day. Okay, so I'm going to put this yellow one. I'm going to put a glue dot right there, and then I pull it straight off. And generally the glue dot goes with it. Good. So that's going to be there. Going to put a glue dot on the end of this stem. Ooh, these are really sticky. Brand new. Okay, so I do want some of the stem to show. And for this one, same thing. I'm going to put it right there. And one more. I like to start assembling them with glue dots. And then when I put it on dimensionals, then it will, oh, it's sticking to my glue dots. Sure, we'll go with there. Isn't that pretty? What I do is I find the last one that I did and I rip it off, and there we go. And we're ready to go for the next one. All right, I'll flip it over. I have, oh, Elvis is scratching himself. Say hi, Elvis. Elvis, say hi. No, not gonna say hi. Okay, I have a brand new pack of dimensionals. I always feel so special when I get a brand new pack out. And I didn't just get this brand new pack out for this video. I actually ran out of dimensionals, so I got a new pack out today. Now, one of these would fit in there, but you know what I'm gonna do? I like to use my edges too. So I'm gonna put one edge there and one edge there. So there we go. Peel my backings off. A nice little neat pile. All right, if you are a customer of mine, I ordered you a catalog and they should be there soon. So hopefully you all will be getting your catalogs very soon. Okay, here we go. You will have to work to use those colors too, Vesta. Yeah, it's not, you know what? I am sure some people are ecstatic and so happy and excited. And you know what? That's how I was last year when they announced the colors and I saw them. I loved them. You know what? I bet there are people just thrilled for these colors. Okay. You know what? Ooh, let me find them. Glossy dots. Yep. Okay, let me just show you the mess I'm digging through right now. I really need to go through these. This is my embellishment, let's say mess, because it's not even organized at this point. I have them all in these, they're called passport sheets. That's how I keep mine. And then, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Generally, what I do is I keep my current ones here, my recently retired ones here, and my older ones back here. But lately, they've just gotten all shoved in the front, which is a mess. Huh. Oh, well. I'll go through them at some point. What'd Betty say? Can't wait to get your catalog. Yes, it is gorgeous. All right. I just, you know what I did? I hadn't even placed my pre-order yet. I waited until the free shipping day. So Wednesday was free shipping. I just placed my order for free shipping. You know what? I really like the Melon Mambo, clearly. I've used these two colors the most. I think I'm going to use the yellow to bring out this. So let's put one there. I like a small one. I like put the small and the big together. And then I put the medium one more down here. There we go. Just to, you know, make it a little more fancy. All right. And then I will stick an insert in there and I will stamp something before I did that. I just want to show you the front. It was all about the front today. So make sure you do your inside though. Always do your inside. Okay. All right. And the last design, I have one more for you. Even more simple. Again, if you have this designer series paper or another designer series paper that you feel is just beautiful, then this is a great way to show it off. Again, this is just a standard card base, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. My designer series paper is 5 1/4 by 4. I chose this sheet, and I'm literally going to let it do all the work. This card is so quick and easy. I think if you cut all of your designer series paper in a pack like this, I think you can get 72 cards out of one pack of designer series paper if you make it just like this. So if you want to make a ton of super simple, super quick, but still beautiful cards, there you go. All right, and I have, let me measure it. It's a 1 by 4 piece of basic white. I die cut a beautiful rose and a little greenery. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stamp right here. So let me get my stamp set out. The Happiness Abounds, again, it is gone, but the dies are still available. Again, I decided to do this before I knew that it was gone, but you know what? There's still some things to learn. Here we go. Here's how I put a photopolymer stamp on my blocks. Step 1, I line it up straight with a line on my grid paper. Okay, so it is straight on my grid paper. Step 2, you might be wondering why this is on here. Well, I was stamping with a certain 6-year-old who actually is 7 today. Today is her birthday. She was stamping with me and she was having trouble with the stamp knowing what part was up and what part was down. So I put a little embellishment on here so that she knew that that was the top of her stamp when she was stamping, because we made her Valentine's together. It was so much fun. We used love cats and it was adorable. All right, and then I keep this as straight as I can, and there we go. Okay, that's how I do it. I'm going to use some Night of Navy. I still do a test, though, on my paper. Hey, Julie! I've mentioned you a few times. I showed some cards I made by you. Okay, and then what I do is I have my bottom part of my block, and I try to follow a line, and then I see how straight my stamp is on my block. There we go. Hey, I did a very nice job. Don't mind if I do. I'm just going to make sure. Yes, I thought an inch was enough. Okay, so again, I like to use my grid paper, you guys. I like to use it. So I'm going to put it over here. Hopefully my head doesn't get in the shot. There we go. Okay. Now I can go ahead and glue it down. Super simple. Not a lot of extra work. If you have some floral images, you can stamp them. You know, they don't have to be die cut from paper as well. I just had some of the sheets that I hadn't fully die cut yet. So I was like, you know what? I sat here and I watched a bunch of Netflix and I just die cut all of these out of the page. So I have a whole bunch of them in a little baggie. Yes, I thought this set would carry over. I really did. I thought this one would carry over. I was shocked that it didn't. But I also can understand why it sold out, because it's an amazing stamp set and this paper is just lovely. It's probably one of my top 5 paper packs of all time, for sure. And I'm going to go ahead and put it on dimensionals as well, just to make it party. So yes, my friend's little daughter, her name is Ellie. It's her 7th birthday today. I have made her Valentine's for her since she was in preschool. And then this year, she helped me make them. Well, last year she was supposed to help me make them, but then she got sick. So I went ahead and just assembled them and delivered them to her. But this year she got to help me and it was a whole lot of fun. You got 2 extra packs. Oh, I did not. Hold on, let me turn around real quick. Did I get an extra? Ooh, I have one. I have 1 extra pack, which I'm going to hoard because it's so pretty. Okay, so wasn't that quick? Again, if you have a designer series paper pack that you love all the designs of and you cut them like this, which is 5 1/4 by 4, I believe you can get 72 cards out of 1 paper pack. Okay, so let's do our insert. And by let's do our insert, I mean, let's imagine I stamped this and put it in here. Wow, wasn't that awesome? Yes, it was. I am going to put an embellishment on. Let me find it. Here we go. The brushed brass butterflies. I love them so much. They're so pretty. Come on, come on. There we go. So let's just put a little one. Let's put one little one right there. Oh, yeah. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. All right, super quick, super simple. And again, you can always step these up however you want. You can add more matte layers. You can do whatever you want. But I'm just showing you some quick and easy ways to use up that paper, because I know a lot of you do have, at least my customers, a lot of you do have this paper pack because it is just beautiful. I remember when I got this catalog, I was like, oh, I love it. It was one of the first things I bought. And I'm going to miss it because I think it is just beautiful. Okay, so where's my other one? I already lost it already. Yep, I already lost it already. It's already gone. It ran away. Okay, well, I guess I won't show it to you. Literally, how did I lose a card already? Now I'm on a mission. Now I'm on a mission. I have all these other cards. I have all these other cards. How did I lose it? Y'all. Oh, whew. There it is. Okay. Good grief. So these are the cards I showed earlier of cards I've made this week, but these are the two that I made with you tonight. So hopefully, if you're looking for something quick, super simple, and want to just use up some beautiful designer series paper, hopefully I've given you a few ideas on how to do that. So, all right, if you have any questions, my email is boxstarstamping@gmail.com, and I hope to see you all soon. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye-bye.